Hello, beautiful souls. So I'm guided here to record some more content. We're going to work with some oracle cards, and we're going to work with some tarot cards. Yeah, so again, I don't question, I just do. So there's a message here for you. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. Today is January 6th, 2026. When you break those, the theme of today and the numbers coming in is 17. So we'll see if the 17 comes out in this card pull. And again, please look behind the angel number of 17 and the spiritual number. There might be some differences. And also 17 reduced is the number 8. So also look into that as well. Okay, so there's no coincidences that I have been seeing this number come up in all ways, shapes, and forms, in the cards, on the license plates, on the timers, in the clock, on the videos. It's everywhere. It's following me, and there's a reason for it. And I did do a video on my YouTube about that today for Freak Speak, and so I'm guided to sit here. I have time. It's one of those days. I took a sacred bath in the middle of the day on a Tuesday at 12 o'clock. Why? Because I have the time and the space, and I needed a little love for myself. I'm, going through the emotional releases here since this full moon in Cancer. My significant partner flies back to Africa today, so there's a whole lot of just stuff that's coming up. I'm allowing it and I'm transmuting it. So the message is here just to continue to let the energy flow. Energy in motion is emotions. Let it flow, however that is. And for me, it's crying is the biggest one. 144 in the timer. Screaming, shouting, hollering. I've had loud conversations with Universal Source with my team. But my biggest transmutation, the way I transmute energy is through crying. That's one of the biggest ways for me. So we're going to pull Earth Magic. We'll start here. And like I said, I'm just going to play with whatever cards and do as many pulls. I've got some time here before I have to get the kid. And yes, I'm going to go pick the kid up in my PJs. And if you've seen these videos since November 11th, 2025, I've pretty much done a majority of my videos in PJs, hoodies, and sweats. That's just the way I am right now. I'm keeping it raw, real, and authentic. I'm not performing. I did another video. We're done performing. We're done making ourselves small. I'm not, if I have something different on, I have something different on. And if I'm called to do a video, I'll do a video on that. All right, so vigilance, continuing to hold that energy of vigilance and vulnerability. So just continue to be open and vulnerable. So we have the meadow, so we have stone people and the meadow here coming out. So significance here could be the sunflowers or these purple cone flowers, I believe is what they are. And then these mountainous, and I think this depiction might be a familiar depiction to you. There's a part of the world I can't think of right now that I remember seeing this scene before in movies. If you know, you resonate, again, this video has been placed in your awareness for a reason. So there is most definitely a message here for you. The whole thing might not be for you, but there might be bits and pieces here. There might be signs, synchronicities, and key codes. There might be just the confirmation of sunflowers or numbers, whatever it is. Just know that there's a message for you here. I can't talk, I apologize. And take what resonates and leave what does not. 344 on the timer, and claim what you want and leave the rest for other people. So stone people here. Also, eagles might be significant, and crows is a sign in synchronicity. They're coming through. Lotus flowers is a big one. You can look at the spiritual meaning behind these key codes that I'm mentioning and these numbers. I highly recommend it, and see if there's resonance for you, or validation, confirmation, unlocking. Okay, stone people stand in their ever-present vigil along the shores of the ocean, whose tide has receded, leaving the remnants of water, which upon we see them reflected. The sky, a soft, mobile backdrop for these solid beings, suggests peace and calm. They exude power. So standing in that calm peace, strength, and power, only moved and shaped by other elements of the earth, such as the sea, wind, and the earth herself when she rumbles at her belly. With practice, we can not only emulate these stone people, but also respect their ancestriness, ancientness. We can respect their ancientness and relative absoluteness of strength. They stand tall, bearing the ragged lines where these other earth elements have carved their impression on these otherwise seemingly immobile fortresses. Long past, when we've left the earth for the world of spirit, these ancient beings will still remain to witness all that transpires before their bodies. So that is for somebody. Meadow. Vulnerability and meadow. The meadow in this card invites us in with beauty and openness. The flowers have arranged themselves in a poetic design orchestrated by nature, and the lush rolling fields urge us to relax and stay for a while. Yet for some, the idea of being in such open spaces is terrifying. Someone needs to hear this today. And in the expansive meadow like this, we may feel exposed, vulnerable, defenseless, lacking the perceived safety of the enclosed area. For others, walking through a meadow can be exquisitely satisfying experience. We can feel comfortable in the openness, in the visibility, enjoying all 360 degrees view with nothing but the sky above. Yes, we may still feel vulnerable, but with a twist. This vulnerability built on the foundation of trust rather than fear, the capacity to trust our own instincts to tell us if there is any potential threats we must respond to. By relying on this instinctual knowing, we can relax and enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. So, thank you. And then stand in your strength, like the mountain. Okay? So that is for somebody. So we're going to move on to something just clicked somewhere outside. We're going to move on to the, I haven't pulled this deck out in a while, the Oracle deck, the Tree of Life deck. So it's very similar. It has a lot of different major arcanas, similar arcanas in the tarot. All right. It's, again, more of an Oracle deck. So what do we have for the team? Again, the Tower came up earlier when I pulled this. So the Tower pull came out in yesterday's pull. So use a sign that a Tower's going to take place or it has taken place. Have gratitude for the Tower and know that it's happening for you. Not to you, it's happening for you. All right. What do we have for the collective please and thank you? I'm going to turn them. Sometimes I shuffle either which way I'm guided to, and my hands are smaller, so sometimes it's hard for me to shuffle. So we've got the middle pillar, the backbone, the balance, and the midway point. Okay. What else do we have, please and thank you? And I've gone back and forth using my earbuds versus just the mic on the phone, and it seems like my earbuds just are not picking up as well. So it just depends. You can hear the water in the background. That's a virtual river. That could be a significance, a fireplace, a porch. It's like this virtual outdoors with snow falling. So it's very soothing and calming, but it brings nature inside and it helps me visualize. Okay, is there anything else here? The Hermit. So the Path of the Hermit. This is the number 20 card. 2, 0, or just 2. So spiritual guidance, commitment, and a way shower. So you might resonate being with a way shower, right? A teacher, a leader, a healer. Bridges, we're the bridges here for this transition, okay? The lighthouses, you might resonate with that. The Magician here as well, and that's the path number 12. That's magic and divine mind and intent. So look at the art, because the art can be very activating. We forget that using these oracle cards are created by people who are channeling information, and that gets channeled into the art, into the music, into the sound and the frequency, whether it's light language, art, music, whatever it is. If you're listening to music that's created even through, if you're using ancient intelligence or advanced intelligence, okay, you are channeling codes, frequency, energy into that. So that's why I like to show the art. Look at the art. Feel the art. See what's in resonance. See what activates you. So judgment is here, the path of judgment. All right. 3 and 1, 31, or the number 4. Fortitude, renewal, truth revealed. Again, it's that phoenix rising energy, that rebirth energy with the eggs, because the eggs are very significant with rebirth, okay? The cosmic egg, you can go look at that. Get curious about the cosmic egg. But Phoenix, do you resonate with Phoenix rising? I have resonated with the Phoenix rising since March of last year, when I had a very healing Reiki session and the Phoenix presented itself to me. Goosebumps, confirmation. You're getting tingles right now as confirmation that you resonate with that, or you're seeing, or you're going to see moving forward, that Phoenixes. Okay? The Chariot's been coming up as well, that fast moving energy, the light and the dark. The lotus flower here as well, Cancer energy, the water energy. She's holding her staff, her rod, and she's looking forward, forging ahead. But again, the light and the dark, again, the yin and the yang, shadow and light, determination, discipline, and concentration. And then birth, I just said birth, cycles, and intuition. So listen to your intuition. You're being guided to listen to your intuition. This also looks like a wolf dog. Again, we just had that super full moon in Cancer, and it was a wolf moon. She's holding a key. You know, this could also significant, maybe if you resonate with that twin soul connection, that divine counterpart, that soulmate, an up-leveling. This is, again, the foundation. And again, that number 9 might be significant as well. All right, bottom of the deck, just because I'm always curious on the bottom of the deck. Beauty, balance, sacrifice, and joy, the number 6. Again, that's the inner child. Sunflowers showing up here again. This is the Phoenix again, showing up the chakras, the solar plexus and sacral chakra. Again, joy here, yellow, joy, source, joy. There's a lion here, Leo energy, the horse. Now again, this is the year of the fire horse, but the true new year is in March. It's not January 1st. So just understand that, okay? So there's that card for you. So, and then the fire element. I'm just going to keep pulling here. The element of fire. Again, that's that Phoenix energy. Dragon and snakes as well. You might resonate with the Phoenix again, the dragon, the snake, the fire energy, the Leo energy. This is passion, enthusiasm, and creation coming in, as well as the High Priestess getting those upgrades, up levels, more intuitive hits. Maybe your clair abilities are going to activate and elevate here. True knowledge, peace, and inner light. So continuing to listen to that inner voice. The rainbow frequency energy is here. Greyhounds might be relevant. The archer and the arrow might be relevant. Sagittarius energy here. Yeah, so there we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to pull a little bit of tarot, and I might pull between 2 decks. I'm just going to take a look at my watch. It's 1:30, so 1330 might be relevant for you. As I look up, it's 1322 on the clock. All right. So thank you again for clicking play, having fun, and again, seeing what resonates. You know, everyone likes different readers. I listen to people that read energy off the tarot cards. I listen to people that read oracle cards and tarot. Again, whatever resonates. You know, I just pull the cards, I play, and I go with the book. I pick up information from the book. I intuitively share information when it's coming through while looking at the different energy of the cards. I'm going to use the Star Dream Sirius Tarot here. Okay, bottom of the deck is that Ace of Wands, which has been coming out. That passion stick. All right, so I just shuffled that, and I'm going to start with the Light Seers Tarot first. Give that a few shuffles. The Magician's on the bottom of the deck, which is the number 1 card. Again, that infinity symbol, the number 8. Vortexes might be significant, or just that you resonate with being a motherfucking magician, because you are. You're a motherfucking magician. We all are. You can manifest. You are magic. Know it. Embody it. All right. All right, what do we have? What does the team need to know. Hangman, Hanged Woman is on the bottom of the deck. Pause, surrender, releasing, letting go. All right. What do we have here? Let's do a few cards from each one, or go back and forth. These card pulls seem to go a little longer versus a quick and short one. Sometimes I've been pulling them at night just to do a quick pull at night. So again, if I'm guided to share and record, I will hit record and I will share. And again, whatever comes out, and it's perfect just the way it is. And it will be received by those that it's meant to be received for their highest and best good always. So Death and Rebirth is here, and that's the number 13 card. It also can break down to the 4. And again, this depiction might be significant as well. I love this card in this Death and Rebirth depiction here. And then the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is here. And as the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Yes card, the Sun card, which is the number 19. All right. All right. Death and Rebirth. And again, there's also the infinity symbol is definitely a sign in synchronicity. I've never seen this on this card, but that's definitely for somebody. And that's the number 4, 14, 13, Death and Rebirth. So cycles of ending, transformation, rebirth, transition, change, new beliefs, newfound awareness. So you're waking up, those rose-colored glasses are being removed. You're having symbolic endings, symbolic death. So there may be a transition, a physical transition. So this is for somebody. Again, in the videos I've been receiving this information for all of last year, that we're going to see a massive uptick in physical transitions. Death. Remember, death is just an illusion, but we're going to see a massive uptick in this next year. So do not be surprised, because their contracts are complete. Whether, it doesn't matter what age they are, they have come here and they have completed their contracts, and they are going to be going home. They're going to get some rest, and if they are going to reincarnate or play around in the universe, they'll go somewhere else. But just know that death is just a transition. Again, goosebumps. So this is for somebody, that you might have a physical death, a physical transition in your reality sooner than later. So just be aware and be prepared. Okay, that's for somebody. So yeah. And this is also, again, this Death and Rebirth is an initiation process. You know, the death of your old self to become the new version of self. You have to completely surrender to your old self. You can't keep clinging on to those old parts. You have to let those go. Okay? Ace of Cups is next. Throat chakra. Someone's got some throat chakra stuff going on. Because I pick that up sometimes here as well in these videos. New connections. Show you that again. So new connections, new romantic relationships coming in, friendships. Again, that soul family, seeds of love and hope. So if you planted seeds of love and hope, newfound emotions, awakening, the heart chakra expansion. That's again the heart chakra expanding. I always imagine this as the Grinch's heart growing 10 times. That's what just came in. That's for somebody. So it's imagining that you're expanding your heart chakra as being cleansed and cleared, but now it's activating and it's growing 10 times. 10 times. Okay. Joy is here. Positive outcomes, oneness, bliss, and creativity. And then we've got Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. So we'll do Page of Pentacles first. And the Page. I don't recall this particular one, what the Page is. So that's why I read from the book, because I'm guided to. Manifesting new opportunities. So you are manifesting new opportunities, new beginnings. Good news is coming in. Ambitions, skills, and training. So you're manifesting new opportunities. Maybe you're going to start acquiring new skills. Maybe you've got interested in taking a new class. Maybe this is your sign that, you know, if you were wondering, give me a sign, it's your time. If you're inspired and it's going to expand, excite you, and ignite you, take that class, do the training. There's financial opportunities coming here. There's new connections. There's exploration. This is your exploring stage. It's earth magic here on earth, and making plans, okay? Nine of Cups. Again, this is that wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. Again, she's jumping for joy. She's got her treasure chest, and all of her wishes come true. Wishes come true. Yep, the universe is gifting you your desires. Your universe is gifting your desires. You're choosing joy, and your dreams manifested are coming true. It's gratitude and abundance, and of course, this is the Sun card. Source is here. This is the Yes card. Yes, so this is a yes. It's a hell yes. I'm hearing hell yes. Whatever that means. Let's do just bottom of the deck on this. 20 minutes in. Yep. What do we have for bottom of the deck, please and thank you? Ace of Swords. All right, Ace of Swords is here. Definitely a sign there that you're going to be getting some inspired information coming in. You're gonna get inspired for the thing. I don't know what that means. You are going to receive that download, that inspiration. You're going to be receiving something via your crown chakra and your third eye. That's for somebody. I always say take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to pull a few from this other deck, and then we're going to close it down. Close it down. All right, what do we have here? Please and thank you. Just going to leave my glasses on. Anything out of this deck to share with the collective, please and thank you? Wheel of Fortune. I just was guided to, it said look at the bottom of the deck. So these are the three cards here. The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning in your favor. The Chariot, which we know is that fast moving energy. And justice is being served, okay? So Wheel of Fortune, and these look very similar in their colors. These are all major arcanas right here. 3 major arcanas at the bottom of the deck. So I'm just going to stop right there and read out of the book. So Wheel of Fortune. So that's also been presenting itself again in a lot of reads that I receive, as well as me doing readings or pulls. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune, which is the number 10 card, which is completion, good luck, karma, life cycles being closed. The wheel is turning in your favor, destiny, and it's a turning point, okay? All right. Justice card is the number 11 card, and that's fairness, truth, and truth is being revealed. Again, it's that cause and effect as well. All right, and let's see the Chariot card. All right, it is willpower, success, action, and determination. So it's again that fast movement energy. And again, take what resonates and leave the rest. So I'm gonna just shuffle for a few more and see if there's anything else here. For final messages, please and thank you. The Queen of Swords energy is here. Landed literally on my kneecap. Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and Four of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, independence, unbiased judgment, clear boundaries, direct communication. But make sure you take, basically wishing that was a hot mess of me mumbling out. Basically, it's off with their heads. You're not going to deal with anyone else's bullshit. And if anyone tries to come in and disrupt your energy, your cutoff game is on point. You have a massive, beautiful cutoff game. So that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Eight of Swords. Again, ooh, negative thoughts. Self-imposed restriction, imprisonment, and victim mentality. Have you put yourself in a mental prison? A prison that is completely open. The doors are open and unlocked, and you can walk through at any time that you choose to. It's that mental prison. Okay, Four of Pentacles. You have the choice to walk through that door anytime you're ready. Saving money, security, scarcity, control. So it's, again, it's just saving. Okay, that's that Four of Pentacles energy. Maybe you need to examine your relationship with money. Maybe you're feeling like you're holding on to it tight. Remember, energy, money is just frequency. The more you put out, the more you get back. I mean, there's a balance with that, but are you, you are accumulating wealth? Are you investing it, or you holding on to it like a death grab? Okay. Maybe it's telling you that maybe if you've got a little money put away, pull it out and put it in yourself. So that's what I did last year as part of my healing process, is I basically took a lot of my savings and just put it back out into the universe and put it back into myself. So I went to practitioners and, did the spas and the massage therapy and all of that. And I took the courses that inspired me, ignited me, and expanded me. And I invested into myself, telling the universe, okay, all right, I'm investing into myself. And yeah. So maybe some of you need to do that. Maybe you're holding on a little too tight to, and again, we'd be mindful about it, but it's like, do the thing now. Don't wait until 10 years down the road, right? Don't wait to retire to enjoy life. All right, we're gonna pull one of these. Let's do Moonology, all the cards today. Not all of them, but close. What do we have? Attuned to the Divine. New Moon in Pisces. All right. What else do we have just for finished clarifiers with this Oracle deck, please? And thank you. And again, take what resonates. So part of this might resonate. None of it might. All of it might. Maybe this is just a video to share signs, synchronicities, key codes, and activations for you through my sound, my words, my frequency, my energy, my thoughts, my cards. Okay. I mean, I've had a lot of Oracle and Tarot readers come back up in my awareness. I mean, I have saved them in different parts, but they're being represented to me on different platforms. 2717. So there's no coincidence that my team, I heard it originally because I needed to hear it then, as that now self, and then they're putting it back into my presence now so I can hear it at this now self and receive that. So maybe that makes sense to somebody. Don't bypass that. If you think you've already heard a message, you saved it, or it resonates because you're like, oh, I've heard this already, listen to it again. There's a reason why that your team is presenting it to you again, because you are ready to hear that information again in a different way as this new present self. Okay? Talk less and feel more. So maybe you just need to just be still. Go within. This is meditate. So some of you need to meditate and breathe more. Maybe get by a body of water. Work with some amethyst. Some amethyst here in the corner. Crystals. Focus on the positive. If you're struggling, just continue to focus on the positive. Full moon in Sagittarius is that archer energy. Push through any insecurities that you're struggling through right now. Keeping that heart open. Keep your heart open. And speak your world into being. Speak those manifestations, write them, speak them out loud. It solidifies them in the field. Telepathic thought is good as well, but I think the more you speak aloud to the universe, to your team, to the field, the better. The better. The more solidification it's going to be. Okay? And the more you do that, the more you're going to see that your manifests are going to come in rapidly like that. Again, that 8 of Wands energy, or that Chariot energy that came through a couple times. So thank you for joining me, playing with me, creating with me. Let me share my decks with you and my information with you in all that's messy, magical way that it is. And until the next time, I will talk to you soon. Love you, beautiful souls. Bye.